Hi Taurus, and welcome to your October 2020 love reading. Welcome, welcome. Hope all of you are okay. Thank you to all of you, by the way. I always say this at the beginning because, you know, it's really important to me to thank you for all your support, for all your likes, shares, comments, etc., etc. And to those of you who've subscribed, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please take a moment to do that. I know everybody asks you to subscribe, but it is so important in terms of growing the channel and in terms of the videos being seen more. It really helps because YouTube obviously, you know, promote it more if they know that you are enjoying the content. So if you haven't been with YouTube, by the way, for, well, before, lost my train of thought then, sorry. If you're new to YouTube, basically, because I know this was a concern of mine, don't worry about pressing subscribe and thinking you're going to end up having to pay money or that you're going to be trapped in some sort of agreement you didn't want to be in. It's not like that at all. You can unsubscribe at any time. So, you know, it's just about, if you press that button, it shows support for the channel, and also if you press the notification bell, you'll be notified when a new video comes out from the channel. So there we go. I know you have all sorts of worries when you're new, because I did. So anyway, let's get on with it, Taurus. So let's get on with it. We're looking at love for the month of October. Spirit, we're focusing on Taurus, please. On Taurus. What's ahead for Taurus in love? Taurus. October. Oh, we have material and spiritual prosperity. Whoops. Do we take that? Yes, we do. Okay. We have conflict and deflate. Do you know, I always say that with that card. Transformation. Okay. This is looking like, we're getting some really interesting readings this morning, I tell you. This is really interesting. That one? Okay. Look at this. Love begins. We have wisdom. Fabulous. We have the solar plexus chakra. Gosh, they're giving me all the cards together today. We also have the sacral chakra. The chakra cards are very active in the readings today. What else, please, Spirit, for Taurus? For Taurus, please. Oh, my word. Crown chakra. And spiritual strength. Wow. Wow. We have some majorly powerful cards going on here, Taurus. Crazy, crazy, crazy readings today, but fabulous. Loving it. So, you know, I get the feeling that in October, Taurus, you're going to be feeling so much more tuned in spiritually. You know, I know this talks about material prosperity, but we're looking at a love reading today, and I want to put an emphasis on the spiritual prosperity because it feels like you're really going to be on top form. It's no surprise that we have 1, 2, 3 chakra cards on the table as well as a spiritual strength card. No surprise at all, because you really are going to be feeling spiritually in tune during the month of October. And of course, when you're feeling like that, it has a knock-on effect on your relationships because you're feeling so much more at peace with yourself. You're feeling so much more intuitive with yourself. And therefore, if you're feeling like that, you're able to cope with, you know, different situations. You're able to you know, blend with where other people are at. I'm sure I could have put that in better English, but you know what I mean. But yeah, you know, there's this real feeling of you feeling on top of things, and almost like, look, I always think he's like surveying his world. And what I love about this card when it comes up in a love reading is, look at this, everything is in twos. Everything's in twos. So, you know, you're going to be feeling, Taurus, like you're sort of at your peak in a way. You're feeling like, you know, you're in control of everything. And I don't mean control in a negative way. I just feel that you'll feel totally at peace with yourself. And therefore, you know, whatever happens, it's well within your ability to cope. You know, I'm not suggesting anything difficult is going to happen at all. I know we had this conflict and defeat card, but it kind of feels like, you know, nothing is going to faze you during the month of October. And I think you've been sort of, you will be reflecting, if you haven't already, because I realise we're now on the 2nd of October, I think. You know, you'll be maybe reflecting on a situation before where you had to walk away, where you felt it wasn't working for you, or maybe you're at this stage at the beginning of October. Pull that back a bit because I think it's not focusing. You know, maybe you're feeling like that at the beginning of October, that maybe you know that you made a right decision to move on from a relationship, or you feel that maybe you need to move on from a relationship, but you're feeling at peace with it. I don't get the feeling there's a lot of stress at all attached to this. In fact, I don't see any stress on the table. You just feel, I've got this lovely sense of calm. So thank you for bringing me your calm, Taurus, because I have this inner peace and this sort of feeling of, you know, anything could happen and it won't matter. You know, that's how it feels to me. It's fabulous. And that feeling is going to bring about huge change. Look at this transformation. This card is the equivalent, for those of you who are into tarot, this card is the equivalent of the Death card. Now, for those of you that aren't into tarot, don't get freaked out by the Death card. The Death card's always a really positive card, because it is the card of huge transformation, big changes, and it feels like this new sort of persona, and it's not just a persona, it's an actual deep inner feeling. But you know, this feeling of feeling complete and peaceful is going to be what brings about big changes in love for you, Taurus. So, you know, in your current relationship, as I said, because you're feeling more at peace, you know, it's easier for you to blend with other personalities, for things to progress, etc., etc. So if you're in a relationship already, I feel that, you know, it's going to be a more harmonious month for you this month. And if you're not in a relationship already, I think there's big change coming. I think that you'll be at peace with a situation that you had to walk away from before. And I feel that this big change is coming, and you have the beginning of love here. So for those of you not in a relationship, this could be a new person. Well, it will be a new person coming in, you know, and the love will flow. Look at this. This is like the Ace of Cups card. It's very much about, you know, this love flowing, this sort of unity, this working in partnership, you know, the beginning of something really special. It feels lovely. I've got this lovely warmth inside me at the moment. It's beautiful. And for those of you already in this relationship, as I say, it just feels that things are going to be more harmonious. It feels that things are going to start developing. They're going to flow more easily because you're so much more at peace. It's almost like you have taken control of your, and I keep using the word control, I wish there was another word that wasn't so clunky, but it feels like you've really taken control of this situation, Taurus. You know, I think in the past you were very upset by a relationship that finished and how it finished. It may even have been from many years ago for some of you. But, you know, the sort of experience you had then has lingered for a long time. And it feels like now you've had an awakening. Look at this sunshine here. Look at the rays from the sunshine. It's so, well, I don't think they're coming from the sunshine. I think they're coming from the book. But it's under the glare of the sun. Because, you know, look how these people are looking up to you in this picture. It feels like you have done your learning. You have actually got yourself to a place where you feel spiritually at peace, you know, and you've come to terms with what happened in the past, and, you know, you've had the wisdom and the knowledge to move on from that situation. So, you know, that is brilliant because you've got this new love here, and you've been able to put into context things that happened in the past, and that's why you're in this position of peace. And once you're in the position of peace, your vibration, you know, rises, and you bring about this transformation. And you know that anything's possible. The solar plexus chakra, again, all about it, you know, emotions here, but also it's about what you can achieve. It's all about, you know, your ability to move things forward. You know, the key words attached to this card are I can. So, you know that you can have a beautiful, peaceful relationship now because you've dealt with things from the past, Taurus. You can follow your wishes and desires. Sacral chakra, all about wishes and desires. You can follow your wishes and desires in this relationship because you're at peace with yourself. And that is huge. It's like you're one step on in your learning. You know, whereas before maybe you were having to learn to heal, not learn to heal, but you had to heal from this situation in a previous relationship. It feels like now, you know, the healing has been done and you're in a much better place. There's a balance there between these two cards because we have the beginning of love and the beautiful emotions flowing, and we have this wisdom, which is all about your mind being at peace and you taking the lead in a situation, you know, with your own emotions. You can do this, and you are doing it. You really don't need me to tell you this, Taurus, because you will be feeling this in October, you know. Your intuition is also going to be really hot. As I say, we've got 3 chakra cards right next to each other here. So, you know, the crown chakra is all about the messages you receive from spirit. It's all about your intuition. You know, it's about your connection with the spiritual world, which is why you're really, really tuned in this month, because you have this spiritual prosperity. And look at this. Just to make sure that you absolutely hear this message, they've sent us the spiritual strength card, which is all about you being supported by spirit. Spirit want to show you that, you know, this has all been done for a reason. You have been brought this peace, this serenity, this ability to move things harmoniously forward in a relationship because they've been guiding you. You have spiritual guidance going on here. Okay, and that's where you're getting your inner strength from. I'm developing the worst headache. Excuse me, let me just drink some water. I often get a headache when spirit first come in, when I start doing the readings. But the headache that I've got now is almost... It's very, very strong. I was going to say almost migraine-y, that's not true. But it is very, very strong, very painful. My head feels like it's in a vice. And I think it's purely from the energy that's coming from these cards at the moment. There is so much spiritual balancing going in place for you, Taurus, during the month of October, that Spirit is sending that really strong message to me. So, sorry, just give me a moment. Oh, wow. That is powerful stuff, Taurus. It's beginning to clear. Spirit, please, clear that, please. Oh, it's making me feel sick. Sorry, you didn't need that information, did you? But, a bit more water, excuse me. Gosh, Taurus, you have got a very powerful month ahead of you. A very powerful month, which, as I say, is going to bring this lovely harmony and wisdom into your relationships. So I wouldn't be at all surprised for those of you who are single if you're meeting someone very special during the month of October, because you're going to be totally in tune with people you meet, because you're being spiritually guided. Right, I'm going to press on because, let's just spread them out a little bit. I'm going to press on because my headache's beginning to fade, but it's not brilliant. So let's press on. Okay, Spirit, can you please help me clarify for Taurus? Why do we have material and spiritual prosperity? This word detach, yeah, you've let go of things from the past that haven't served you, Taurus. I really think you've done your healing. you know. I really think you've been able to let go of things that hurt you in the past, and you're finding more inner peace during the month of October. So why do we have conflict and defeat? I can never say conflict and defeat. Why do we have conflict and defeat, please? I don't believe it. Look at this. The solar plexus card has come up twice in the reading. And this is all about your emotional nerve center. This is all about emotional healing. So, you know, make sure you look after your emotions. Spirit are there to help you and guide you, but make sure that you are looking after your emotional well-being during the month of October. You have got this big change coming up. So just make sure you keep a sense of balance and you get plenty of rest. For some of you, meditation is going to help immensely. But I've never had that where I've got two solar plexus cards in the same reading. Extraordinary. Yeah, so there's a real emphasis on emotional well-being for you during the month of October. Oops. Yeah, they said it's time. They've just thrown this one out. It's time to put away your darkest fears. Okay? And this is what I feel you've let go of. I feel that you're already there. I feel that the darkest fears, don't let them... What Spirit is saying is, look after yourself emotionally, because having done the healing work, you don't want anything that will bring in an imbalance to you, because you have got this big change coming up, which is a really positive change for you, Taurus. So why do we have transformation, please? Why do we have transformation, please? Look at this. Are some of you in separation from somebody at the moment? Because we have a coming together here. This is the big change that is going to happen, Taurus. So if you're not in a relationship, it looks like someone is coming in. If you've been going through a time of separation, or you're just apart because you're working in different places, for example, then, you know, we've got you coming together here. There's a big turnabout in a relationship because it feels like Spirit have done the work with you, Taurus, to actually get you prepared for this change. And that's why they're saying don't let any negativity come back in and spoil it, basically. Because they're with you and they're guiding you through this. Why do we have love begins, please? Yeah, look, they know that you've done the work. They know that you've done the work, Taurus. That's why they're bringing the love in. Because you've got a well-deserved reward here. This is your reward for doing the inner work you've been doing, letting go of past fears. That's why they're bringing it in for you. Amazing. Why do we have wisdom then, please? Yeah, look, the heart chakra, this is more love for you, you know. So you're better placed to handle a relationship now because you've done the healing from this previous experience that you've had. Okay? This won't resonate with all of you, but for those of you it does. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful reading for you. Why do we have solar plexus again, please? Why do we have solar plexus here? Why do we have solar plexus here? Yeah, we have new vitality. Look at this. So if your emotions are balanced, your emotions are in check, it's bringing in new vitality to your life. And that is what is bringing in this new relationship, Taurus. And why do we have the sacral chakra then, please? Why do we have sacral chakra? Is it this one? Yeah, you know, this is about your wishes, your desires. This is about growth. This is about, you know, look at this. For some of this looks like pregnancy. But, you know, this is about allowing this relationship to blossom, allowing your wishes and desires to grow and to feel fulfilled. This is very beautiful. This relationship that's here or that's coming in for some of you is beautiful. Why do we have crown chakra then, please? Yeah. They say, look, trust your intuition. It's going to guide you in the right direction. You know there's growth here. Look at all this greenery that's growing here. There's success There's growth here. So things are going to go your way in the way you want. The relationship you wanted looks like it's coming in for you in October. Yeah, okay, so they're saying change your focus. So if you find that things are coming in a way where the darkest fears are, you know, maybe coming back, they're saying just change your focus. You know, change any negative thinking that is coming and threatening your peace, because there's so much, you're so spiritually in tune that things can't really go wrong for you this month, Taurus. Why do we have spiritual strength, please? Yep, they just want you to take some time out. They want you to relax. They want you to nurture yourself. And look at this. Love abounds. So yeah, they're bringing this love in for you. And they want you to relax. They want you to enjoy it. Because here it is, Taurus. That is beautiful, honestly. I'm going to pull some love angels. Love angels? Romance angels. I knew that didn't sound right. Right, can we... Oh, wow. Wow, look what they've given us. So for some of you, you may have been in separation. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So it may be that for some of you, you've had a separation, and that is what has been difficult. But what they're saying is the person in this reading is actually your soulmate. So whether they're your soulmate, your twin flame, whoever they are, whichever sort of, you know, yeah, anyway, I know what I mean. But yeah, soulmate energy. And it could well be for some of you that have been in separation from somebody for quite a while. You know, it feels like new vitality is coming into that connection. So, yeah, beautiful reading for you for October, Taurus. Please let me know what resonates. If you enjoyed the reading, please support the channel by clicking like, and please don't forget to subscribe. As I say, it doesn't trap you into any arrangement, it just helps the channel. Please don't forget to check out the work and career reading if that's, you know, applies to you. And it looks like you're going to have a beautiful, beautiful October. So take care, Taurus, and we'll speak soon. Take care. Bye.